All right, we continue to follow that breaking news out of Coweta. Shots fired at Coweta Intermediate School. We understand a press conference is about ready to begin.
Yeah, it's getting underway right now. Let's go to it live.
Grade Intermediate High School has been closed for the rest of today. Parents have been contacted to let them know that they could come pick their students up at the high school gymnasium, and they are doing that as we speak. And we sent that message out to all of our schools today, and other schools will be in session throughout the day, and we'll have school as normal throughout the rest of the district. But the 9th grade center, the intermediate high school, has been canceled for today. Parents are able to release to come pick their students up in the high school gymnasium. And again, we'll have another press conference at 2 o'clock to release more information, but at this time I'll introduce Lieutenant Donnie Krumzik, who may give you a little bit more information as well.
Right now, the only thing we're going to release is the Coweta Police Department received a phone call at approximately 8:35 this morning. Within seconds, there was at least 3 officers on scene. The officers went on scene. We are conducting an investigation right now. I'm not going to release any information as far as the details, other than there'll be a press conference at 2 o'clock where we will release those details. The investigation is being conducted by the Coweta Police Department with the assistance of the Wagner County Sheriff's Office. The FBI, the U.S. Marshals have offered their assistance, so there's multiple agencies that are assisting in this. Everything is under control. The schools did an outstanding job immediately going into lockdown. They did a tremendous job protecting the kids, and the officers did a good job getting on scene rapidly. We'll go into more detail at the press conference at 2 o'clock. Officers needed. We'll go into more of it at 2 o'clock.
Give the address to City Hall or anything?
I don't know what the address is.
310 South Broadway.
The address is 310 South Broadway. I'll go into it more at 2 o'clock. I'm not. If it wasn't safe for the kids to be in school, the superintendent and the school board would have shut the schools down. Just the mere fact that the rest of the schools are in session is just a testament that it is safe for their kids to be in school.
Was there a firearm discharged in the building?
No.
How many of which exact schools were on lockdown? The high school and the intermediate high school?
The intermediate high school was on lockdown and the high school was on lockdown.
Thank you. We'll be back at 2 o'clock at Coweta City Hall.
All right, so there you have it. Officials still releasing very few details at this time. Of course, they said we will get more at 2 o'clock this afternoon, but right now, really, all we have confirmed is that shots, or at least one shot, has been fired at Coweta Intermediate High School this morning.
Yeah, just to kind of recap, they said that call came into Coweta PD around 8:35. They say they immediately had at least 3 officers there at the school. The school was placed on lockdown. Students were taken to the gymnasium. Right now, the 9th grade center is closed for the remainder of the day. We've seen pictures coming in of parents lining up there along Highway 51. This is a live picture now of parents of the 9th graders who are coming to pick up their students. Again, the 9th grade center is closed, but school officials, as they just said at that press conference, the rest of the schools in that district will go on today as normal.
Yes, and we're also getting some breaking news from Muskogee we should tell you about as well. We have received reports that there's been a bomb threat at the Muskogee courthouse. The Muskogee newspaper is reporting that the courthouse has been evacuated, and that's about all we know there at this point, but a very busy morning in the news.
Yes, definitely. And of course, like they said, there will be another press conference at 2 o'clock. We have crews on the scene. Patricia Santos is out there, Liz Bryant, Casey Roebuck, all on the scene right now. Of course, we'll have a lot more coming up on 2 News midday at 11, and of course, KJRH.com on both this shooting at Coweta Intermediate School and as well as the potential bomb threat at the Muskogee Courthouse. So again, 2 News midday at 11 and KJRH.com for the very latest on these breaking news stories.
We'll see you then. Stay with us. We'll be back in a half hour.